Hi, I'm Ta. I will explain industry issues with retaining builder by yourself prior engaging an architect. It is a bad practice for a reason. Architects are licensed professionals. They're qualified to advise owners. Builders are not. That's why we have prepared a short video showing a few case studies explaining how owners can find themselves in unfavorable situations when signing a contract with a builder first and on their own without an architect's assistance. Starting point of every new project is a study of floor plan layout. Your floor plan needs to be code compliant to qualify for permits. To give an example, a builder was advising an owner of floor plan before engaging an architect. Due to lack of qualifications, builder misinformed the owner of floor plan layout visibility. Specifically, in this case that we are showing, a builder promised an unachievable floor plan, or in other words, not code compliant floor plan. Many builders sign a contract with owner based on their interpretations of plans, which is not a good practice and most likely would cause issues on the project. Builder's oversight was code requirement stating that every habitable space needs window glazing area at least 10% of room floor area. In the floor plan layout that builder suggested, there is no sufficient natural daylight in dining room, resulting in not code compliant floor plan. That is why an architect shall advise on the floor plan layout, not a builder. Inaccurate cost estimates by builders are common for NYC renovation projects. The only true construction cost estimates are based on architectural drawings and specifications. In our case study, we're showing an apartment renovation project in Upper West Side, where a builder provided an early cost estimate for a new powder room before an architect prepared the drawings. A builder did not account for a two-part waterproofing membrane in floor assembly of a new powder room, required due to a powder room being proposed above electrical meter room in the basement. It is important that owners retain an architect to prepare drawings and specifications so that builders can bid on. With approved drawings, your builder will enter the construction phase. Approved drawings are there as a guidance to follow and build per them. A builder needs to know how to read information available on the architectural drawings. Architect's clarifications related to already available information to builder from the study of drawings is considered additional service. Since an architect is contracted only with the owner is responsible for additional fees to cover for the builder's omissions. A well-written owner-builder contract would shift this responsibility to builder so that owner is reimbursed architect's additional fees from the builder. This is why it's critical for owners to have their architects advise on the form of agreement between owner and builder, so that owners avoid paying for the builder's fault. Construction phase is saturated with a plenty of coordination between architect and builder. Builders are expected to schedule site visit with an architect at intervals requested by contract documents and based on the progress on the site. Our case study shows a request to a builder to uncover installed gypsum board as a builder did not arrange timely for an architect to inspect insulation installed within metal studs. This instance caused slight delays. Selecting the right builder for your project is important, and our team assists with this task. Owners are not expected to be familiar with the construction laws. Contracts that builders suggest to owners most times are one sided and do not protect owners. An architect shall advise an owner builder form of agreement, which is the industry standard. An important clause to include is liquidated damages, so that for each calendar day that a project is delayed due to builder's fault, an owner shall be compensated agreed dollar amount per day. This strategy minimizes delays on a project to start with and put responsibility to the builder for their omissions. Selecting a qualified builder is critical for every NYC renovation project, small or big. An architect should review builders' references and interview them prior to bid. A builder not familiar with the project requirements, protocols, and not being willing to coordinate with an architect will ultimately lead to failed inspection that triggers delays. In this case study, we are showing an example of fire-resistant rated joint installed incorrectly, which was resulting in failed special inspection called fire-resistant rated joints. Joint needs to be installed full depth and full height as shown on the diagram. Even simple tasks, as described in this example, could be a detour due to a builder not installing per architectural drawings. To conclude, retaining a builder first is not a good practice. The owners need to retain an architect first to guide them through design, contractual, and construction matter.